Workplace discipline. We are told the name discipline comes from the name disciple, and there is a reference close to the disciples of Jesus in the Bible, who were followers, strict followers of Jesus Christ. So, workplace discipline is a structured framework an organization uses to correct an employee behavior, enforce workplace rules or company rules and policies, and align individual conduct within the corporate performance standards. So, fair workplace discipline has some pillars, and one of the key pillars is a rule of forewarning. Employees must explicitly know the rule beforehand. And that's why you see when you join an organization or when an employee joins an organization, they sign a letter of appointment. So, because you cannot discipline an employee for breaching an unwritten policy or an outdated handbook rule. The second key pillar of workplace discipline is the test of consistency. You enforce rules uniformly across all the corporate tiers. You discipline the low-level worker the same way you discipline a person at the top-level board. An executive was sharing with me how the chairman of the board wanted to discipline the CEO of the company. And therefore, the company secretary wrote a show cause letter which had to be taken to the board chair for signing, and it was given to him, the CEO. So whatever you use for the security man at the gate, your office T person is the same rule and guidance that you use for the top-notch people. The third key component of workplace discipline is the right to reply. Always present your evidence and allow the employee to tell their side of the story, especially for Kenya where you have unionizable employees. When they come for the disciplinary committee hearing, they are entitled to come with somebody they trust. Not a lawyer, not an advocate, but somebody who can be a witness. Why is workplace discipline key or important? One, it improves productivity. When people know that there are boundaries that you cannot go out of without attracting some repercussions, people work consistently well. Secondly, it maintains a positive work environment. Everybody feels equal. They feel they are being measured on the same scale. Mangoes for mangoes, tomatoes, tomatoes, potatoes, potatoes, guavas, guavas. So that brings in a positive work environment. Workplace discipline also enhances professionalism. People know because you have already signed. I was helping a group of restaurants to develop HR manual, the policies of recruitment, all those policies. And we then issued them out and letters of appointment to about 120 employees who did not have previously in a letter of appointment. And we also took them through some training on the policies and what they say, the human resource manual, the policies inside there. And therefore, from there onward, somebody knows if I step on this particular level, I'll be stepping out of line. So workplace discipline basically enhances professionalism, and it ensures that everybody feels appreciated. The other important part of workplace discipline is that it ensures consistency. People know if I come late, these are the consequences. On Saturday, we work from this hour to this hour. This is the person I report to. It's my direct boss. So that brings about consistency, predictability, and also productivity. Workplace discipline also ensures that we maintain order and structure. So the hierarchy, the reporting structure, the the departmental structures are very clear. Section structure. Of course, nowadays we are speaking about flatter organizations that anybody who wants to reach the CEO, the MD, they can access. But still, we have that orderly way of doing things. When there is discipline, when people know that if I take this property, I'll be going against the gift policy of the organization. If I'm given a gift of this value, it is against the gift policy. They are going to maintain order in the organization. Workplace policy also boosts accountability because you know what we normally say: whatever gets measured, what gets done, and whatever gets reprimanded is not repeated. People know if I step out of here, I'll be in a red zone. I'll be stepping on the red carpet. I normally see when, like in our country, Kenya, when the president is going for functions, there's a red carpet. That red carpet, ideally, is supposed to be for him and the dignitaries around him. Because even if you are to walk the way it is normally put out from my casual look, is that probably you can walk three people comfortably, parallel to each other. Beyond that, then it's not possible to accommodate. So when you know where you are stepping out of order, generally people become accountable. Workplace discipline also minimizes or reduces legal issues because there's a policy, it is clear on what amounts to a misdemeanor or what amounts to a mistake. And therefore, when you are reprimanded, when you are given a letter of show cause why, you will not be running to a court of law because you signed on that particular letter. So you are aware. And if you are not, kindly approach your HR manager, your HR or your talent manager, talent associate, talent director. Find out about the do's and don'ts. Finally, workplace discipline also brings about or reduces conflicts because again, people cannot just do what they want to do. There is guidelines on how you behave, even as an employee. Doesn't matter your level of expertise, you are within a certain discipline. So if you have no policy, you have no manual, please institute, because when people know about workplace discipline, it brings about accountability, it boosts performance, it reduces conflict, and overall, it of course maintains the reputation of the company. The very best. Kindly remember to subscribe if you haven't.